welcome to this Profit Protector Pro video. In this video, I'm just going to talk you through kind of the 10 features in Profit Protector Pro that will transform your Amazon business. So just kind of a really quick overview. I'm just going to pick out 10 key bits and really quickly talk you through it. So the first thing I want to talk about is Profit Protector Pro's Chrome extensions. So this is something that most repricers are a little clunky with. It's basically how you set up your rules for your new listings. Having to wait until you have ordered them, received them, prepped them and shipped them, and then Amazon to spin the wheel as to when they let you sell them can be a bit of a pain. So Profit Protector Pro have solved that. More time-saving solutions and minimum fuss. So before you've even placed your order from your supplier, right when you're analysing an item, you can set up your automated prices. So just show you here, I'm on an Amazon page. And Profit Protector Pro, you'll see here, now I'm not saying I'd buy this product, obviously it's just saying it doesn't meet my criteria, but it's going to show you. So Profit Protector Pro will open in Amazon. I've got BuyBot Pro down the right hand side because I'm using BuyBot Pro to analyse my deal as well. And you'll see that Profit Protector Pro has opened here because I've downloaded the Chrome extension. So it slots right into the Amazon listing, easiest way to set up your repricing strategy for any new listing. You have access to all the parameters and strategies for any marketplace that you're selling in. It's the easiest way to set up your repricing, and with all of the options that there are to access Profit Protector Pro, that's really saying something. So you've got your SKU, your ASIN, your buy price, which is automatically brought in, and I've put in here break-even price, minimum, maximum, and the strategy that I'm going to choose. You'll see that these ones are off, so that's why they're greyed out. And then straight from here, you can save in Profit Protector Pro, and you can also automate those numbers. So automate your break even and your min max, which I will talk about a little bit later on. Second thing I want to show you is the fact that you have multiple market repricing. So Brexit has meant for some that selling in multiple marketplaces, many sellers in the UK, isn't kind of what it used to be. But for a lot of sellers around the many marketplaces Amazon reaches, selling outside of their home country is kind of, the main focus. So Profit Protector Pro works in exactly the same way in all the marketplaces it's covered. Even better, if you sell in several markets, you can manage your strategy for each marketplace in the same screen. So you'll see here, I am on my inventory page. Now, I haven't got listings in these marketplaces, but I'm just going to show you the fact that obviously you can look at all of them at the same time. This is showing you here. So for instance, I've got France, Germany and the US on here, and then we'll come down and I've just got the UK for that one. It's a really quick and simple, easy way. And to show you which ones you want to, how you can turn them on and off, if you come to account and click my account, you will then see your marketplaces here. So this is where you can toggle them on and off, and you can even move them so you can kind of prioritize the order that you want to see them in. Doesn't matter how many marketplaces you're selling in, you can see all of them at the same time and, individually customize each one instantly. This will speed up your workflow, and listing the performance in all markets without spending a penny more than if you just sell in one country is an amazing part of the subscription. Then I'm going to talk about sleep mode. So come to your account and then come to my account. You can scroll down. I know I was already here, but I want to show you. Also further down, we have sleep mode. So imagine selling an ASIN at the buy box for $20.95 in the evening and waking up the next day and you have that buy box at $25.40. There's an example. Using sleep mode can make this a reality. So basically, what it does is, and there's always tooltips if you hover over those question marks, it will give you kind of an overview. So you can basically set your times for when you want repricing to stop and then restart again. So whether you use it at night or at other times of the day, it's a zero effort way to give your prices a good chance of rising and then boost that profit margin. Because if other sellers are using a repricer, and let's face it, most of them do, you'll likely see the price rise nicely while you're getting your beauty sleep. You'll probably get better sleep knowing that Profit Protector Pro is helping your repricing. Then the other thing I want to talk about is the Profit Protector Pro mobile app, because Profit Protector Pro is already the best investment you'll have made selling on Amazon, but the app has been released and is an amazing hit with our existing users. So there's little to say about the app other than the power and functions of Profit Protector Pro is now on your phone in an app. You can easily manage your repricing strategies on the go. If you kind of like to tinker with your inventory, this is perfect. You can monitor your stock from wherever. Obviously, we would say don't tinker too much, especially with the strategies. As Profit Protector Pro does its best work, the better it knows its listing. So if you do, you'll be able to dabble when you need to with an app that works exactly how Profit Protector Pro works as well. So the app has the same characteristics of PPP's web version integration, so will feel really, really familiar. Next feature I want to point out is maybe not a feature, it's a strategy. So I want to talk about a certain strategy, which is the dynamic profit builder strategy. So I'm just going to come down. So I've got it here. So obviously the strategies are a feature in themselves, and I'm just going to focus on this one here. So this one is particularly clever, and aggressive sellers may find that they don't need to be quite as gung-ho when they try it out. So you might see a fewer sales, but you'll get that buy box, find that buy box regularly, and you won't be competing against FBM sellers. And crucially, that profit margin will get a boost as it drives the price up. It's the most likely strategy to find sales above the buy box because of how it works. So as the name suggests, it reacts quickly to other sellers' behavior on a listing, and it will work to keep the prices moving dynamically by avoiding tanking that price. As you can see here, it says it has a more passive approach, favouring a matched buy box game plan whilst working hard to increase your profits. It won't undercut other sellers, and whilst it will successfully get you sales, it will always be working on driving up that price and profit. It's a strategy you'll most likely see you get sales over the price of the buy box, as I mentioned before. So an ideal strategy for sellers looking to balance those sales and that profit, balance both of them at the same time. Then I want to talk about Profit Protector Pro's BuyBot Pro integration. So you'll see here I've come back to my Amazon page, scroll down to BuyBot Pro, and you have Profit Protector Pro here. You can link the two accounts together. Integration saves more time and money, and it just makes, as we always talk about, kind of it more of a seamless process and time saving. Time is money in any business. So it has the same features as the Chrome extension in that when you have BuyBot Pro, you can come down, you have Profit Protector Pro here. You can start your repricing, straight from the purchase page. So you've got all the information as before. You've got the SKU, the ACE, and the buy price. And then you can input your break even, your min max, and choose your strategy, and then save it in Profit Protector Pro, or you can automate those. So if you wait until stock hits Amazon inventory, you'll have to be watching out for it to appear. Quickly fill in your strategy and your mins and maxes, and then wait a few minutes for Amazon to process it. So in this way, you don't risk selling or not selling stock before you've set up Profit Protector Pro to manage your pricing. You can do it, straight from here, and it's ready to go when that stock hits down. Then I want to talk a bit about Profit Protector Pro updates versus subscription cost. So I guess it might not really be seen as a feature, it might be a bit more like a selling point, but there are regular updates and upgrades to Profit Protector Pro, whether that's new strategies, whether obviously we brought out the app, speed upgrades, integrations, and obviously that's not going to cost you any pennies more if you're already a subscriber, which I think is a really good feature of Profit Protector Pro. Then you've got automating your mins and max, which I've touched on a little bit before. So if you come to your account settings and then click on min and max automation, this is where you can put in your kind of minimum prices and your maximum prices and tell Profit Protector Pro the numbers and what it wants to do, what you want it to take into account when it's doing its repricing. So here you'll see I've got these marketplaces here because they're the ones that are turned on. You would see all of the ones that you've got toggled on as well. And then you'll see you've got three options on the drop down. So you've got buy box, break even, and ROI. So it kind of depends on how you're going to measure your sales, what you want to look at. So whether you want a certain ROI, or you want a minimum profit in cash, or you want to set your price up to reflect the buy box movement, you can automate it. So basically you would choose whichever one you want from the drop down, and then you can put in your parameters here. And then you can say no further conditions, or you can put and at least and add another one. So you could say I want it to hit a certain ROI and at least, plus a certain amount of pounds, or you can put or at least. So you can adapt this and put in your parameters exactly how you want them to be, as I say, for your minimum and your maximum. And then you can apply it to all your inventory. You might do it for certain marketplaces. And of course, don't forget to click Save Changes at the bottom. Then we've got custom strategies. So this is where you can build your own strategy. So Profit Protector Pro has amazing algorithmic strategies built in it, which is why it is such an amazing repricer. But you might think, I want to try and, kind of create my own. And this is where there's a custom strategy wizard to cover all of the steps required to create a strategy without risking losing profit. And this custom strategy wizard will just talk you through the process, and it will ask all of the questions that it needs to know in order to create that strategy, and ask you questions so that it can fill in all those gaps. So it knows exactly what you want from Profit Protector Pro, from a custom strategy. So that's the custom strategy wizard. And you can get there by just clicking custom strategies at the top here. Then the other thing I want to talk about is the Profit Protector Pro boost. So you'll see, now this is a demo account, so these numbers aren't real, but I'm just to show you, you'll have 2 boxes at the top. So basically this will indicate and show you how much Profit Protector Pro has boosted your profits above the buy box on every listing that you've made a sale on. So it's not just your profit, it's the above profit, if that makes sense. So the left box here, you've got 30-day Profit Protector Pro boost. So that is the additional profit Profit Protector Pro has generated by selling above the buy box. So as I said before, it's additional profit, and that's in the last 30 days. And then the one on the right hand side here, you've got your all-time Profit Protector Pro boost, which is the additional profit Profit Protector Pro has generated by selling above that buy box price all time. And it just gives you a real indication of how hard Profit Protector Pro is working for you, and how hard it's, working on its repricing to gain you that additional profit. So not just profit, but additional profit. And then the last feature I want to talk about is the Facebook groups. So this is a great opportunity to connect with the Profit Protector Pro kind of users, owners, speak to other people that are in the same world as you. It's a huge resource of information. It's really interactive. It's where you can ask questions if you've got any. You can even suggest features that you think will be useful, and then the team will look into them. Profit Protector Pro Facebook group is a really good addition to a Profit Protector Pro subscription, and obviously that comes without any extra cost. Any questions about any of the features I've talked about, or if you want to know more about them in more detail, drop an email to info@profitprotectorpro.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.